Hi everybody in internet world. I want to thank the people who participated in my last live. That was a lot of fun, I thought, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I want to thank Eleanor for all of her wonderful support and help. And Gina, thank you for contributing to me and believing in me. Um, and the rest of the subscribers out there, thank you so much for subscribing and liking and giving me a thumbs up. My next live will be in, it'll be Thursday, probably around 3:34ish, somewhere around there. So it'll be on Thursday. Again, my next live will be on a Thursday about 3:34ish Eastern time. And I'm trying to scatter it around so other people can maybe watch a live or participate in a live as well. And I can maybe reach more people. And I'm sorry, I've got strangled a minute ago, and it was like, huh. Good thing I got my orange liquid. Anyway, so I want to thank you all so very much for your support. And if you do like my content, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see the lives and get notified, hit the little bell and it'll notify you when I'm having a live. And if you miss it, you can always email me at junewagner633@yahoo.com. That's the new address, y'all. If you've been waiting for it, there it is. So you can always reach me there. Again, it's June Wagner. That's June, just like the hot month. Never go without a date. I think that's so funny. And that's the date is with my husband. So anyway, that's JUNEWAGNER633@yahoo.com. And speaking of my husband, wow, he's been such a trooper through this whole ordeal. We're going on 4 years now, and we're not too much further along, but you know, I do hear that the spinal cord only heals itself like a little bit at a time, a little bitty fraction at a time. And the shirt I'm wearing today, I got in support of the Shepherd Center. That's where he went after a hospital here at Ballad gave him a stage 4 bed sore. They sent him to the Shepherd Center where he was to get rehab, and I think he would be a lot further along had they not let him get that bed sore. However, it happened, so we're hanging in, we're dealing with it. But the Shepherd Center had taught me a lot, and they have, you know, they try to do a lot for charity and help people that have spinal cord injuries, brain injuries, things of that sort. And they're awesome people. I still talk to some of them till this day. And to those of you that I still talk to, hey, hope you're subscribing and liking my channel. But I do want to give a big shout out to the Shepherd Center because they taught me so much in such a short period of time on how to take care of my husband. I've always been kind of observant, and if nothing else, I can pick up on things. And sometimes I don't even know how I know, but I know. But they did teach me a lot. They taught me that, you know, and they care. You know, it's not like they're just in it for the money. They truly, truly care. And they have donors, and they have these apartments that it doesn't cost the families anything to stay, kind of like St. Jude's or Ronald McDonald House, but it doesn't cost the families anything to stay in these apartments. And you can stay for a week, you can stay for a month, you know, depending on what room that they have. And they have always been very kind to us and let us, you know, we made our reservations, of course, ahead of time when we were coming and staying. I do have a lot of family in the Atlanta area. As a matter of fact, one of my nieces, I think she still works at the Shepherd Center, I'm not positive. She didn't work on my husband's floor. She worked for brain trauma. And, you know, hats off to her, because, you know, those people, some of those people can't tell you what's going on with them. And it's really, really super hard to not be able to know where they hurt or what they're doing or what they want, you know. So I'm thankful that for me, at least Kevin can talk to me and he can still be his sweet, funny, courageous self. So yesterday I did a lot of brick therapy and I'm almost done. I wanted to finish today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's a little chilly out there. And I still haven't worked anymore on my curtain. But I think I might do that today too. I stay kind of busy, guys. I mean, you know, I'm a busy woman. What can I say? But it keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me from, you know, losing it. Or, you know, I believe in all kinds of therapy. Quilt therapy, which is what I call what Eleanor does because she loves it. Tarot therapy for me because I love it. And, you know, I like creating, I like making. And I got a comment from a Scorpio on the live, or was that on the live or the reading yesterday? And they were telling me that they were actually creating something. And I'm excited to see what that is because, you know, Scorpios always appreciate art, but very few of them will actually make the art. They were busy doing other things. They're very intuitive people. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Scorpio is making. And I hope they continue to like and watch my channel. And, you know, I've been reading cards for, let's see, Harmony would be 45 right now. So 44 years. You know, I had picked them up when I was 19. You know, I didn't know what I know now, but I studied them. I was very interested. I loved them. I guess I was obsessed with them at one point, but, you know, I realized they're not a fortune-telling tool. They're really just a guide. That's all they are, is a guide. And nobody is 100% correct all the time. I don't care what they say. I know I've been told I've been wrong a couple of times. And one time a lady brought somebody back in, so I don't know if she wanted them to waste money or was that really wrong. But, and I still don't know to this day. But it just, you know, nobody's perfect. We're all human and we all need to be kind to one another and try to be respectful of other people's time, money, and their input on this world. Which brings me, I'm going to touch on this. I know the Tarot Twins are probably going to do a reading on it, so I'm not going to, but I bet they will. So, Trump can be arrested for refusing to bring the guy that he mistakenly sent to El Salvador. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? I don't see it happening. He's done some pretty crazy, stupid things, and nothing has happened to him yet. He has said, I can stand in the middle of Times Square and shoot somebody and get away with it. At this point, I believe him, because I don't see him being arrested. I wish he would be, because and the poor guy, he refuses to bring him back. Everybody heard him say it out of his own mouth. He said, I don't care. I don't want him back. I'm not going to get him back. And can you imagine being the family of that man? I would be like, dude, I would be calling his office every day. They'd be sick of me. They'd probably arrest me and send me to Salvador with them, because that's where I'd be. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm just going to shuffle and see if I get a reading. And if you guys want me to do like I did the other day and, pull out the majors and shuffle and see who gets a reading as far as horoscopes go, I can do that. I don't want to do it a lot, because I want everybody who needs a reading or needs some advice like today to get it. To get the advice that they need. So hopefully this will reach somebody out there that really needs the advice or the guidance that hopefully the cards will give them. So universe, let's see. What do you got to tell somebody? I've had this deck for a very long time. It's very easy to shuffle. It's called the Ode Path. So it's kind of a Rider-Waite base, then some of the names are different. But if you've been able to read cards, you know what they are. So anyways, universe, what do we got to tell somebody out there in YouTube world today? So say I'm not feeling nothing, but I am feeling something. There's another one. Ooh, that one has a different color to it. I might be going blind. I don't know. I don't see any orbs in here today. I guess everybody's asleep. I don't know. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got. Okay, anything else? Is that it? You want me to shuffle one more time? Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Okay, is that it? Yes, that's it. All right, glasses time. Okay, this person definitely feels trapped. They feel like they're in between a rock and a hard place. And they're not looking for the light. They feel stuck. And when I saw the other card that's behind it was the multitask. And, this has all your elements here, your fire, your earth, your wind, your water, or your wind, your water. But they're being pulled in a lot of different directions. And they really feel trapped because they want to do all of these things. But they know if you do one, then one will be mad that you helped them first, or you did that first, and you didn't do this first, or you didn't do that first. So they feel very trapped with this. And this is a major arcana. So these are, these are really important things to this individual out there. And they want to help. And I say, try to do one thing at a time, because if you do them all at one time, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You're gonna feel this way. So pick which one is what you feel like is the most important, and then do that, and then the second most important, third most important, fourth most is important, and go on down the line if you have 20 of them. Now, some things you could do at the same time, like mowing the grass and listening to music. You know, you could do that at the same time. So maybe there are some things that you can incorporate into your multitasking, if you will. So I don't think anybody multitasks very well. But, you know, I feel like as soon as you can get some stuff off of your plate, the better off you will be. And then you'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel there. Okay? That won't be a train. And you are a very serious person. This is the second major arcana. And a lot of people say this is the beginning because it's a 0. I say it's never ending. Life, death, rebirth, you know, it's never ending. It's just continuous. It's like the infinity symbol. It's just continuous. So, you know, we all have our ups, we all have our downs, we all have our carefree days, we all have our serious days. And, you know, sometimes it's just time to get down to business, you know, and you've got a lot on your plate, so it's time to start getting some stuff off of your plate. I know we're getting spring, summer will be here before we know it. And, you know, you're like, you're not watering yourself, you're not watering your plants, you're not reaping what you're sowing, you know, it's because you're stuck. So get some stuff off your plate. Get some of those irons out of the fire. You know, do it. And, you know, I know that that's easier said than done sometimes. And I get it. I get it. Go do some stick therapy. Go pick up sticks, or do some brick therapy, or do some curtain macrame therapy, whatever, and get your mind set right, because you're not watering your plants. You're not watering your seeds of growth. So you've got to get on it. This is a Taurus type of individual, and it says to be stubborn. You know, get out there, be determined. You've got this. You've never been a non-determined person. Yes, we all get to rest. Yes, we do. And sometimes you got to realize, and other people have to realize, that you're only one person. You know, they have to realize that, hey, you're only one person. That's it. So, therefore, do what you can do, and that's all you can do. But do it. Be determined. Be the determined person you've always been. Balance. It's like walking the tightrope. It is reverse. So you do know versus what you got, versus what you can spend, versus what you want. And, you know, you do have balance within your life. You're not trying to juggle anything except for all these things that people expect you to do for them. And some of those things they probably could do for themselves, but you've always done it for them, so therefore they expect you to do it. So it might be time to delegate a little bit. Which brings me to, I believe that is the 7 of Wands, which is building the fence for somebody doesn't always give them responsibility to build the fence for themselves. So it's about time for you to stand up and say, look, I'll help. I will help. I'm not going to leave you stranded here, but I will help you. But you are going to have to help me help you. So therefore, stand your ground. I'm not saying you have to be harsh and that tough love stuff. I'm just saying you can say, I can help, but that's all I can do. I can't do it for you. You have to do it, and I will help you. And that's all you can do. And I would leave it at that. I would stand my ground there and say, you know, I'll help you move, but I'm not doing it for you. I'm not packing your stuff. I'm not loading your stuff. I'm not unpacking your stuff. You're going to help me. You're going to pack your stuff. I'll help you load it. I'll help you unload it. You're going to unpack your stuff. You're going to put it away. I'm not doing it. So you can offer help and help them help themselves. And that's the best lesson in life that you can give your children as well. And now you have it's the guide, actually. And this talks about being, you know, and it's a major arcana. It is the, it's not the star, it's more like the judgment sort of like card. It's reversed. So, you know, you don't have to take the responsibility to show everybody the way. You know, it's not your job. It's not what you're here for this time around. You've been doing it, and people are expecting you to continue to do it, basically. So it's time for you to step back a little bit, you know, offer help, but that's it. Just help. You're not going to do it for them. So anyway, that's all I got for today, because I think I'm going to go and finish my brick therapy. I don't have much more to do. So I think I'm going to go and do it. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, and it means the world to me and to Kevin and to our life. And it means the world to me to be able to give advice and help to those I feel may or may not need it. But anyway, with that being said, y'all stay mystical. And June, your tarot queen, your mouth of the South, is going out for some brick therapy. Bye.